Drivers, start your engines.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA FedEx Amateur Series Season 5 race number 14 from Atlanta. Getting past all those short tracks. We're at a mile and a half, and a good mile and a half, too. Atlanta always puts on a show. So on pole, you have Tammy Dirk, and you have your new points leader, Ryan Spangler. And you have Damian Stone, and third in points, Gary Elson, who's only 4 points back. Then you have Danny Coffey and Steve Larker, Drew Glass, and Seth Ismail, David Cervantes, Cynthia Bride. Then you have the guy tied for the points lead, Steve Love. You have Joseph Gibson, Xavier Rain and Tyler Flood, Paul Wright and Daniel Gittero, Dade Honeywell and Purdy Shaw, Daniel Colt, who won the last race, and Joe Jefferson, Matt Flood and Dylan Abrahamian, Jack Marks and Nicholas Cook, Kurt Hamilton and Luke Ryan, James Stabildo, and Ryan Madden. So the pace car is off. 33 laps here from Atlanta. Tammy Dirk leading him to the green. And we are off. Tammy Dirk is fourth in points, only 12 back, so the points got really tight, like out of nowhere. Tammy Dirk with a really solid start. Ryan Spangler had a good start as well, as he was able to get to the inside. Damian Stone lucky to clear Danny Coffey there off entering turn number 3. Usually Atlanta's like a conveyor belt, man. As soon as you slip up off the inside, you're going to drop back. Damian Stone making it 3 wide for the top spot. There's a little bit of haze out there. I don't know if it's a little bit of fog or what. But Damian Stone third to first there in turn number 1. Seth Ismail going to peek to the inside as soon as they get off to number 2. No, he'll stay in line. Look how fast they're going. 205 into turn number 205 into turn number 3. I get too excited there. I choked myself up. Seth Ismail now leading Cynthia Bright on his quarter panel off turn number 2 through the tri-oval. Seth Ismail will hold on to lead lap number 2. Tyler Flood got forced up into the middle. Daniel Gittero peeking underneath and taking that spot through the middle of 1 and 2. Now's where the conveyor belt begins. Danny Coffey going for the lead. Daniel Gittero having a huge run on the inside. He's going to go from 8th to 1st here in about a lap in that 15 car. And as soon as he takes it, Pretty Shaw is going to work underneath and take it away from him. Joe Jefferson not far behind. Then you have Dylan Abrahamian and Nicholas Cook. 3 wide for the top spot. Dylan Abrahamian right on that quarter panel of the 06. Joe Jefferson off turn number 4. Is going to lead lap number 4. Guys, it's only lap 5 and they're racing this hard. We've had so many lead changes already. Now, if you're smart, you hang in the back like Jack Marks and James Stabildo is, or are, or you up front trying to lead a lap to at least get a bonus point in case something goes wrong. I don't know. How far does that 1 point actually carry over, you know? I do know the 13 of Luke Ryan going to the inside of Nicholas Cook. Here comes Xavier Rain. Atlanta chews up those tires as well, so we're going to see a huge tire fall off by lap 12, I'd say. We're about halfway there. Dylan Abrahamian made a bold move to the inside of Nicholas Cook. He went from the outside to the middle and was able to pick a couple off. Here comes Eric Draven. Chip Ganassi nearly got a strong win in the Premier Series at Michigan last race. They were unable to get it. They come up just short, getting second. But Eric Draven having a pretty good showing here on lap 7. So that's about a dozen other cars. But he was able to actually hold on to it. Evan Byrne didn't get right underneath him. He is now, though. But Kurt Hamilton getting underneath him as well. 3 wide for the top spot. Drew Glass got underneath Keegan Awesome Jr. And we're 3 by 3 by 3. I see Steve Love in the 11s, tied for the points lead. Ryan Spangler on 33 did not lead a lap, so the 11 leading a lap would be huge in terms of the points. Drew Glass peeking underneath the 71. I watched the 4 have a little slide there in turns 3 and 4. He's going to slide up to the top. Like literally slide up to the top. I see Daniel Colt in the number 9. He won last race at Pikes Peak. It took him 9 laps. He's worked his way up to the top 5. Joe Jefferson's the first rebound person we've seen. He did lead a lap, and then he got shuffled. That first time we've seen. He's the first driver we've seen make his way back up to the front. Kurt Hamilton having the biggest lead we've seen all day, though. So we got what, a 10th? Let's see. Yeah, almost 2 tenths actually. Joe Jefferson now up to second. Here comes Shepard Richmond for Bill Davis Racing. Shepard Richmond sitting 18th in points for that BDR car. That's pretty cool. 2 top 10s, 1 lap led. Could he lead his 2nd lap of the season today? Or is Nicholas Cook going to yeet him out of existence? Waiting for them to try going 4 wide in turn 1. That's usually where the big one happens. It's coming off the travel, getting turn number 1, 4 wide. Just doesn't work there. Nicholas Cook going to get a push from Luke Eberlein to the top spot. Shepard Richmond not going to lead the lap. So right about here's where the tires start wearing out. They are about 6/10 off their best lap. Let's see what Nicholas Cook's going to run. A 20.85. Yeah, about 6/10 off. So, tire fall off is huge. You can see them starting to get more spread out. The 93 is kind of drifting. Marcus Satchey getting here wreck. Marcus Satchey getting Kesey Motorsports up towards the front. Looks like Tammy Dura got put in the wall. She's okay, but pretty good sized damage to the right side of that car. Marcus Satchey having the best run he's had in a while. I know it's Atlanta, so it's hard to say that, man. It's luck of the draw. You just keep it on the bottom. You're going to get to the front eventually, but he's had a pretty tough season. And that's one of Kesey Motorsports' best looking paint schemes they've ever had, and it'd be nice to see him do something. But Kesey Motorsports, man, the only Volkswagen team out there, factory support just isn't much, due to it being a new team after all, or no, a new manufacturer to the sport. But he is going to come around and lead lap 13, 20 to go here at Atlanta. They still have to pit. Tammy Dura getting to the wall kind of separated the field out a little bit, especially with the tire wear. See you guys, their car set up for a long run. These guys are drifting it like it's a dirt track car. Mark Setchi might be the first person we've seen all race to lead 2 consecutive laps. Now that's pure speed right there, boys. Here comes Danny Coffey and Tyler Flood. Even though Marcus Satchey's pretty quick right now, Kevin Harvick Incorporated and Red Bull speed is just too much. But then again, they're starting to battle it out. Marcus Satchey he's already led the most laps today. He's trying to lead his 3rd. Unless he pulls off into the pits. That would be, I don't know how I feel about that. He has the best car right now. No one's had this big of a lead for nearly as long. That is the biggest lead we've seen all day, over 2/10. Marcus Satchey getting Chips Ahoy some quality screen time. This is the best he's ever looked in his amateur series career. The best Kesey Motorsports has ever looked in their amateur series career. The rest of the field going crazy. A lot of 3-wide action deep in the pack, checking positions. Here comes Gary Allsup's 3rd in points, 4 out. He's going to go from 9th to 3rd in 1 lap. He has not led a lap yet. Marcus Satchey continues to lead. So Ryan Spangler, who came into today with the points lead, or tied for the points lead. He's running 22nd. The guy he's tied with is 13th. 3rd in points is now up to 2nd. And 4th in points, Tammy Dura hit the wall earlier. She fell down. Oh, she got her way back up to 34th. Marcus Satchey going to lead about 5 laps, but Gary Allsup's going to end that Cinderella parade. They should be on pit road in the next 3 or so laps, I'd say. Cynthia Bright trying to get past Marcus Satchey as well. Nicholas Cook going to take him 3 wide. It's crazy to see how different. Oh, they're pitting right here. Oh, Matt Flood's going to put Carter Friesen in the wall. Oh, there they go. Danny Coffey head on into the wall. Oh, that's the big one. Steve Love is in it. Oh, the 32's dead. Oh, everyone's dead. Oh, my God, Lord Alano barrel rolling in the grass. One of the most violent flips we've ever seen. Oh, that's the big one. Did anyone pull off into the pits? Oh, my gosh, the strategy right here. Ryan Madden, James Stabiloto, Elias Garrett, and Keegan Allsup Jr. Shepard Ripsch has damage. That is a great strategy. Some of these guys might be running out of fuel. Are they going to pit coming to the caution? Or coming to the catch-up for the pace car? I don't even know if pits are open right now. Are the pits open? Okay, the green light is on. So we've actually what just happened. Watching Danny Coffey in that Red Bull. Everyone's going high because people are going to look like they were going to start pitting. And he's going to get clipped head on into the wall. Ryan Spangler in the 33. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but this right here is why Ryan Spangler won 2 straight races, then finished 2nd in the 3rd. Because watch him get through this. Keeping his championship hopes well alive off that one. Especially when the guy he's tied with was not so lucky. We're going to go find Laura Delano because she literally got murked. Oh, man, she was so far back, too. 33rd. So people pitting is the reason why everyone ran so high. Oh, she just kind of ramped up the 32. Oh, my gosh. Someone put that in slow-mo and see how many times she flipped. Goodness me. One of the biggest flips I've ever seen in BORA. Shepard Richmond going upside down. Danny Coffey upside down. 4 cars flipping and 1 crash. How about that? We'll be back for the restart. Obviously, everyone did pit under that caution, except for those who were already on pit road. So you see DNF'd a bunch of people. I'm not even going to name them. Oh my god, that's so many. 23 cars remain. Almost 20 cars DNF'd off that crash. Your restarting order goes Gary Alsup, Nick Alsup, Cynthia Bright, Damian Stone, Matt Flood, Evan Byrne, Nicholas Cook, Marcus Sacchi, Kyle Kesey, and Ryan Spengler. Both Kesey Motorsports cars running 8th and 9th. Those who pit when caution came out. Oh, there they go. Marcus Sacchi's. Oh, Cinderella's story is over. Jack Marks had the worst luck this season, man. He's ran so high in points all season, and he's going to get dumped. And it looks like the reason that happened is because someone did not get going. I think it was the 38 of Nick Alsup. Oh, not everyone pit under that caution, I don't think. I think 22 and 29 are about to pit, or they were about to pit. I don't know what happened there. That's majorly unfortunate, dude. I feel for them so bad. Alright, what actually just happened? Watching Marcus Sacchi and that Chips Ahoy with 64. So Nick Alsup in that Taco Bell car does not get going. Ryan Spengler, the points leader, gets in it. I think Marcus Sacchi avoided with very minor damage. Like, I know he got nose damage and rear end damage. That could have been so much worse. And I don't know if the 91, James Spiller got in it, because... Let's see. He kind of rear ended the 9. Okay. So a lot of Arca breaks going on there. And then Jack Marks. So a few races ago, he was 3rd in points. Then he fell to 6th. And then after last race fiasco, he fell down to 8th. So he was running 23rd. No hood. That's 42. Had the worst luck. And Nick also survives with like no damage. So the 42, yeah, he just got his fender knocked off. That's basically it. Race over. We'll back for the restart. I was wrong. Jack Marks does DNF. Marcus Sacchi's going home 22nd. Oh, I hate that, man. I hate seeing small teams kind of get screwed over when it wasn't their fault. And then Ryan Spengler, the points that he gets involved. I feel for him real bad. But Damian Stone is your leader, coming to lap 28 of 33, 6 to go. Be Damian Stone, Matt Flood, Evan Byrne, Kyle Kesey, keeping Kesey Motorsports' hopes alive. Then you have Ryan Madden, Daniel Guerrero, Pretty Shot, Elias Garrett, Damian Malloran, Dylan Abrahamian, Steve Love, Paul Wright, James DeBelto, Daniel Colt, Gary Alsup, Cynthia Bright, Nicholas Cook, Eric Draven, and Nick Alsup having problems. So Steve Love, even though he's been involved in a couple crashes, he is still your points leader right now because the guy he was tied with wrecked out, and the guys behind him are having major problems. So Damian Stone, tied for the all-time wins list with 5 Amateur Series wins, is leading with 6 to go. Kyle Kesey's got 4 to the outside, and he's going to drop back. Underfunded cars, man. Cinderella story or not, they're still underfunded. Matt Flood is a 2-time Amateur Series winner, but he has not won since Season 2 of the Amateur Series. No, Season 3. It's been a long time. He drove the 24 car from Hendrick Motorsports. That tells you how long it's been. Pretty Shaw working her way up to 3rd. Elias Garrett up into the top 4, trying to get BK Racing their first Amateur Series win. Trying to get their first BORA win. What am I talking about? Matt Flood taking the lead. Now, do any of these guys have enough fuel to make it? I know a couple people put under that last caution. I don't even know what strategy these guys are on, if I'm being honest. Because I see a couple people are pitting right there. Interesting. Couple different strategies going on. I don't even know what's going on, if I'm being honest. Elias Garrett is your leader. 4 laps to go. 3.5 now. Dylan Abrahamian running 2nd. You have Matt Flood, Kyle Kesey, and Pretty Shaw trying to take Damian Stone 3 wide. That'd be so cool to see a BK Racing underfunded car take the win, man. I'm all about these small teams. Kyle Kesey Trying to get KC Motorsports their best career amateur series finish. Elias Garrett 2.5 laps away from getting BK Racing and himself their first career win. Kyle Kesey up to third. Ryan Madden's going to take that away. Dylan Abrahamian to the quarter panel of the 83. He'll make the move. 2 to go. He didn't get the run. Excuse me. The 83 is doing a great job keeping that 8 car at bay. Excuse me, a lap and a half to go. How about the 15? The left front's all crumpled on that car. And he's still hanging in tight. Coming to the white flag. Can Elias Garrett do it? The 92 of Ryan Madden's going to make the move. This only helps the 83's case. Off turn number 2, it's all Elias Garrett. If the 92 can get a run, this could be Nissan's first win. Coming through turns 3 and 4, the 83 slipped up a little bit. Off turn number 4, Elias Garrett is going to win. BK Racing gets their first career amateur series win. And Elias Garrett wins it at Atlanta. Oh, there's so many good talking points I want to talk about during the official results. Oh, that's awesome. This is like a underfunded team's dream right here looking at those results. We'll be back to your official results. Elias Garrett, your winning photos up on the top right. Now looking at the official results, Elias Garrett with the win. Then Ryan Madden getting Nissan their best career amateur series finish. Dylan Abrahamian third. Kyle Kesey, I believe, getting Kesey Motorsports their best career finish in the amateur series. Daniel Guerrero with damage getting 5th. Pretty Shaw 6th. Damian Miller in 7th. How about James Stabilito 8th? Nick Mature Racing having a really good week. I think that's his third top 10 of the season. Then you have Damian Stone 9th and Matt Flood 10th. Notables outside the top 10. Steve Love getting 12th. I think that'll give him the points lead. Then you have Paul Wright. Daniel Colt, who won last race, getting 14th. Gary Allsup back there in 18th. Ryan Spangler 21st. Marcus Sachi, man, that sucked, getting 22nd. I think he could have won if he wouldn't have been damaged. Or if he wouldn't have been wrecked out. David Cervantes 24th. You can see everyone else finishes. That big wreck, man, took out a lot of good cars. So, that was the amateur series race from Atlanta. Probably one of my favorite amateur series races I've seen in a long time, just because of the amount of underfunded cars having success. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Major congrats to Elias Garrett and BK Racing. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, see you guys next time. Goodbye.
When you're standing next to me, yeah, I know you feel the power. It's a feeling that you get. You face the final hour. Everything you ever had, yeah, it's tasting kind of sour. It's all about